This video shows you how to deposit an accepted paper in Spiral via Symplectic. First, log into Symplectic using your college credentials. Then, click on the deposit link to start the submission. If you wish to deposit research outputs other than a journal article or conference paper, click the plus icon under My Summary. You will then be able to select the output type. Then, choose the type of work that you're depositing. In this example, we'll deposit a journal article. In the search bar that appears, enter the title of your paper and click Search. If the search returns an item that matches what you want to deposit, then you don't need to create a record. Instead, claim that record. If no matches are found, click Go to Next Step. Then, select your relationship to the article and check that the pre-filled title is correct. Next, add all co-authors. When adding Imperial co-authors, select the co-author from the drop-down menu. Your Imperial co-authors will then be automatically notified that they were added to this publication, which avoids the creation of any duplicate records. Next, enter the journal title. This will autofill, so you can select your journal from the drop-down menu. The ISSN field will be automatically populated when you do this. If you have the DOI, enter it here. In this example, we don't have the DOI yet. Then, if you're UKRI funded, enter the date that your paper was submitted to the journal or conference in the submission date box. Please note that you must add this date if you are UKRI funded, as we will not be able to process your paper without it. Next, add the date of acceptance. You will usually have been notified of this in an email from your publisher. If you wish to apply for an APC to pay for open access charges, then please click Yes. And if you wish, please enter the cost of the APC as seen on the publisher's website. You can then add any additional information regarding the APC cost. Please note that if you've applied for APC funding, you will be notified of an outcome within 3 working days. So please don't request an invoice from your publisher before receiving the notification that your application has been approved. Click Save and Continue. Then, if your paper is linked to a research grant, search for and select the grant that is associated with your paper and click Link. If the article was not linked to any funding, select Not Externally Funded. Next, upload a copy of the author-accepted manuscript, which is the final draft without the publisher's layout. If you are depositing your paper after it's been published, then you can upload the version of record. But please do not upload the published version or final version of record unless your paper is published through Gold OA under a CC BY license. Finally, accept the license agreement and click on Deposit My Publication. You've now successfully deposited your publication. The submission will then be processed by a member of the Open Access team who will review the publisher's Open Access policy, check that the correct version has been deposited, and apply any necessary embargoes. You will be notified of your paper's successful deposit in Spiral, and you will also be contacted if we need any further information about your paper in order to process it. Your paper will then be made public and available for download from Spiral. If you have any questions or need further guidance or support, please refer to our web pages or contact the Open Access team via email.